The following podcast is recorded and produced by Emerge, a media creators co-op, in affiliation with the network at bicbp-radio.com.
Yo, what up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Get 'em Loser. We're starting a podcast. You know who it is. It's your boy, Cheetah. And did you know that when the boogeyman goes to sleep at night, he checks his closet for Chuck Norris?
Yo, it's your boy, Chop. Do you know Chuck Norris won an arm wrestling competition tournament with both arms tied behind his back?
Yes, sir. No Yoder this week, unfortunately. He's sick. He's got some old man problems. I think he pooped his bed or something like that. So, so we're rolling without him this week. But unless you live under a rock, between last week's episode and this week's, the unfortunate news dropped that the unkillable man finally died, a.k.a. Chuck Norris. Very sad news. So, Chop figured, fuck it, man. You know, kind of teed us up perfectly for an episode. Why not do Chuck Norris?
Chuck Norris Palms is going to be coming off throughout the episode. I got another one. We're
going to go through the life and times of Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris made an onion cry.
Yeah, man. So, that's what we're doing this week. But before we get into all that, obviously, Chop, what's up? How's your week been?
It was good.
Oh, nice.
Nothing really going on. Just
Very
work.
riveting. That's cool.
I see you finally got a haircut.
Yeah.
Are you trying to grow a mullet?
Yeah, you can't tell from, but I got like the mullet going in the back a little bit. Starting of the mullet. It's gonna get there eventually. But I got a haircut. I don't know if I should say this on here, but fuck it. Nobody from my work's ever gonna watch this anyways. But I had an interview today for a job, so.
Oh hell.
Yeah,
Where at?
At the aquarium.
Oh, that's what you were at the aquarium.
Yeah, being a facilities technician. Which is like, like fixing, like helping fix like fish tanks, shit like that. Type of shit. Just trying to, kind of just exploring to see what's out there, just to, not saying I'm going to leave my job, but kind of just, wanted to see what might be out there for me.
Yeah, before
I'm still trying to hope for my dream job, which is become a school janitor. That's my dream job right there, dude. That'd be sick, man.
You know my dream job?
I'm trying to be Joe Dirt.
You know my dream job is become like last podcast on the left, or Joe Rogan.
Better keep dreaming.
I know.
What were we gonna say now?
Oh, I got another one. Chuck Norris beat the Sun in the staring contest. I don't know how much. I'm just going to do random jokes on Legend himself.
It feels weird this week, man. We don't have Yoder. We don't have Rich.
Yeah.
We got nobody, man.
No, we're all by ourselves.
Got a guy we'd never met before doing the producing this week.
I hope he's cool.
Guy's got I walked in. Guy literally has the deepest voice I've ever heard in my entire life. So kind of scared me a little bit, to be honest. But so you usually produce for like Tank and them, Misha? Rich was saying.
Yeah, that's right. I know I don't got a camera over here, but Tank Talk Podcast, a little plug for you.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, well, those guys are cool. We spent a little time with them at the Emerge event, and then at the Emerge-a-thon. Cool guys.
We're over there fucking packing.
Yeah. Pretty cool. Yeah, so, I was telling Chop on the way here, man. Fucking Mario movie, new Mario movie comes out next week. They dropped a bomb today that Fox McCloud's going to be in it officially.
I didn't know he's being in officially.
They dropped a poster of him.
Yeah, what if it could be a spoof?
No, it's Fox McCloud, trust me. They literally said when they dropped the poster, they said Fox McCloud. But yeah, man. So you know what that means? That means they're almost guaranteed they're gearing up towards a Super Smash movie eventually. One day. Those youngsters listening to this, you don't know who Fox McCloud is from this game called Star Fox back in the day. Goated game.
Who was that? Who was the weird Yeah, Fox can't be doing that, Fox.
Was that the frog?
The penguin?
It was somebody like that. It was some kind of amphibian or something like that. Damn, these are good as fuck.
What was it?
Mean Bean Java Monster.
Oh, yeah.
Shit, they're tasty. But yeah, man. Trying to think of anything else big happened since the last week. Not really. Nothing too crazy.
You get drove in my truck.
Oh yeah, I did. I finally drove in the truck. Felt like a king. It was pretty cool.
Sitting
Actually.
that high up.
Yeah, it was badass.
Can't wait to hit that water puddle when I get back in the trailer park.
I watched what did I do? Oh, I watched a movie recently. Oh, that Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. Sam Rockwell movie. It's pretty good. Solid flick. It's like it's about this guy who comes back from the future and kidnaps a bunch of diner patrons. And like basically says like they're the only hope of saving America or saving the world from AI. So it was pretty funny. It was good. It was a good show.
There's a movie dropping out tomorrow. It's like the person who directed it.
Oh, Andy Muschietti.
Yeah, I told the person like I'm just gonna wait to come out like that.
What movie? Like it drops in theaters tomorrow?
Yeah, it dropped in theater. It's like almost a war movie, but it's not.
I don't know. I know that Ready or Not 2 came out. I'm trying to see that. That shit looks good.
That movie,
There's too much shit happening so close together. Because now I'm not going to go see Ready or Not 2 because I got to gear up to try and go see Super Mario Galaxy.
I want to see that movie.
I'm running behind.
When's that coming out? Next week?
5 days. Yeah.
Oh, hamburgers.
Yeah, I got to see that for sure. The first one was great.
Yeah, I tell the one person I work like, yeah, I'm just gonna wait till it comes on HBO Max or
You know what you should watch?
Peacock.
You know what you should watch? And I know it'll be hilarious to hear you come in here and talk about it because it'll legit fuck with your mind. Is Bugonia with Emma Stone and Jesse Plemons. I know for a fact someone like you, if you watch that movie, you'd be so fucking confused and it'd be hilarious. It's a crazy movie. It's about like these two conspiracy theorists who kidnap this one guy's the company he works at. They kidnap the CEO because they believe that she's an alien sent to Earth to enslave America, to save Earthlings. It's funny. It's wild as fuck.
Oh, what platform?
What?
What platform?
The fuck is platform? Oh, Peacock. My bad. I forgot. Thought you were like suggesting a movie. I'm like, what the fuck is a platform?
No.
Oh, it's on Peacock.
Yeah, I'm just like not in movies. You just wait a couple months to be on streaming.
That's the real killer of movie theaters. Is how fast they just come to. So people are just like, fuck. Why even bother? Might as well just wait. I tried to watch. The fuck's it called? Greenland. It's like a disaster flick. I tried to watch it on HBO Max. Got about halfway through and turned it off. It was the most boring shit I've ever watched. Like, it's a disaster flick, and most of the movie is just them trying to drive. I was like, dog, what the fuck? I want to see some, like, meteors fucking hitting people and shit, dude. Also, people stabbing grandmas in the eyes and shit, you know? The good shit.
Yeah, but we definitely gotta go to the theaters and see Scary Movie 6.
I don't want to see it. I mean, I probably will, but...
The only reason is because we could have White Chicks 2.
I definitely don't want to see it, then. There ain't no need for a White Chicks 2, man. It should ended perfectly. It needs to just be a one and done.
Don't be a menace to society, too. Look, you want to play? Yeah. He takes his bracket out.
Of course you're into movies like that. But whatever, I guess you gotta, you know... It's good to have them stupid movies, too, sometimes.
Like how you said before, when we did our movie episode, it was just... some of these stupid movies are so stupid that it just kicks you reality. You don't really care what happens.
Well... Oh yeah, I want to see that Project Hail Mary too. Forgot that came out. The one Ryan Gosling plays like a science teacher and they send him to space. That shit looks good as fuck, dude. I need to see that too. I'll probably have to wait till streaming for that one though. Mario Galaxy takes priority over everything now. That's gonna be my next one I go see, I think.
You and Yodes?
I don't know. I'll have to convince Yodes to go see it. I don't know if he's even watched the first one. He's like, oh, let's go see Ready or Not 2. And I'm like, oh, you watched the first one? He's like, no. I'm like, well, what the fuck, dude? Fucking guy. Love that guy. Jesus, man. Come on. You got anything else you want to say?
Baseball season started yesterday. We should do a baseball fantasy draft.
No. I don't literally know anything about baseball. You would beat me because I have no idea who I'm supposed to draft.
That's the idea, motherfucker.
Oh, I got my new shoes, too, by the way.
I saw what kind of shoes are they? I was confused.
They're Pumas.
Oh, Puma.
I don't know if you could tell. I don't know if you'd be able to see. Yeah, you can't really tell, but whatever. Yeah, they're that LaMelo Ball basketball player.
Yeah,
they're his shoes. People are like, "Oh, you like basketball?" I'm like, "Nah, bro." They're like, "Why'd you get the shoes?" I'm like, "I don't know. They look cool. They got aliens on them and shit."
Kind of look like Rick and Morty shoes.
They have Rick and Morty collabed ones, but they're like $135. Yeah, on the bottom of those shoes, it has in like the tip, like not the heel, like the front of the shoe.
Yeah,
it has like a UFO. That's why I got it, because they look fucking sick. So I was like, hell yeah, why not?
What's over those shoes?
They're originally like $100-something. I got them for $65.
Like, wait, go get them.
Well, I only got them for $65 because I signed up for a Puma account. And they gave
me
me
the movie I was talking about.
Promo.
It's called They Will Kill You.
Oh yeah. It was Zazie Beetz.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait till that comes on, like HBO Max or.
Yeah, I'm not seeing that one there. I've been hearing not so great things about it. People are saying it wasn't very good.
You got what's the name? Malfoy in it.
Malfoy. Oh, the guy who played Malfoy.
Yeah. Imagine you going your whole career like James Biggin or whatever.
Jason Biggs.
Jason Biggs.
Guy who fucked the pie.
He's a pie fucker.
He'll forever be a pie fucker.
He wasn't
Poor
the
guy.
boyfriend that was a boyfriend to Alex. Not Alex. What's her name from Orange is the New Black, or Boys and Girls. No, he's a pie fucker. Like Daniel Radcliffe, he's known as Harry Potter.
Forever. Speaking of that, did you see? We talked about this on the way here too. They dropped a trailer for Harry Potter TV series on.
I watched it 2.5 times.
Why?
I don't know. There's so many details.
You know what you should watch? It's good about breaking shit down like that. New Rock Stars. It's a YouTube channel. They do a lot of them breakdown shits. They're really good at it too.
I think I watched.
They do them for like. They even do them for the Pit. They do them for the Pit, Daredevil, Invincible.
How was New Daredevil?
Pretty good. It's a solid first episode.
Do you see more Daredevil in this one, or is more?
Yeah. This season they said is going to be very heavy Daredevil.
About time.
Because if you remember last season, the way it ended, they're literally ramping up to go to war with Fisk. So it's, you know what I mean? Everybody, well, no, I don't want to say nothing. I don't want to spoil nothing, but.
What's the next episode of The Pit going to be about? Because I remember.
I don't know. Remember last week that Emma, the nurse Emma, she was getting choked out by that guy when he woke up? He started choking her out.
Oh, yeah.
I think Dana does something to him. And there's like a whole big thing about it.
Yeah. I like how you can never know what the time frame is that one is now. Because they're talking about ice. How long has the ice been around?
I don't know. It started really ramping up this year. Or near the end of last year.
Like, what year is the Pit in?
Well, it's set in like this year. It's just set in July. But it's set like current year.
Oh, shit. Really?
Yeah.
I was confused.
Yeah, it's all set in like modern time. It's just
they don't really
set
tell
in July already. What?
It's weird because July's no, it wasn't Saturday. It was a Friday. Doing it Friday.
I don't know, man. Well, they don't really have to follow by what it's actually in the real world. They're a TV show. They can, you know what I mean? Weaving it up.
I like how King's daughter, sister. Yeah, I got a boyfriend. Hey, we had lots of sex. Like,
That was crazy.
and she's just freaking over. Like what? She reminds me of Felicity. Felicity Smoke.
Oof.
You remember her?
Baddie. True baddie. All right, you want to get into got a little bit to get through here. You want to get into boy Chuck Norris?
Yeah.
All right, let's start with the early life. Chuck, whose real name is Carlos Ray Norris, was born on March 10th, 1940, in Ryan, Oklahoma, to Wilma Lee and Ray D. Norris. His father was a World War II Army veteran who later worked as a mechanic, a bus driver, and a truck driver. His mother, of Irish ancestry, his father had German, British, and distant Cherokee roots. Norris was named after Carlos Berry, his father's minister.
That's
strange. Why would you name your kid after your minister?
Is he like the milkman situation?
Probably. Chuck was the oldest of three brothers, the younger two being Wieland and Aaron. When Norris was 16, his parents divorced, and he later moved with his mother and brothers to Prairie Village, Kansas, and then to Torrance, California. Predicting his own death, Wieland told Chuck that he would not reach his 27th birthday. The prediction proved true when he was killed in the Vietnam War in 1970. Norris described his childhood as downbeat. He was non-athletic, shy, and scholastically mediocre. His father worked intermittently as an automobile mechanic and went on drinking binges that lasted for months at a time. Embarrassed by his father's behavior and the family's financial difficulties, Norris developed a debilitating introversion that persisted throughout his childhood.
Oh, what a big word. And Bertrand wrote this, CC.
Did you even try?
No.
I know you didn't.
Wait, he's saying his dad told him he's not going to make it to his 27th birthday?
No, Whelan, Chuck's brother, told Chuck Norris that he wasn't going to make it to his 27th birthday.
Well, Whelan.
And he was right, because he died in Vietnam.
Oh. I'm about to say, well, Whelan, Chuck Norris lived a hell of a life. He once fist fighted Santa Claus, and that's why we got Christmas. I'll make that one up on the fly.
Yeah, we could tell because it was terrible. But it's okay. They can't all be good. In 1958, Norris joined the United States Air Force as an air policeman and was stationed at Osan Air Base in South Korea. There, he acquired the nickname Chuck and began training in Tang-Soo-Do. After returning to the United States, he continued serving as an AP at March Air Force Base in California. In August 1962, he was discharged from the Air Force with the rank of Airman First Class. While applying to become a policeman in Torrance, California, he opened a martial arts studio and began competing in tournaments. Norris lost his first two competitive bouts, dropping decisions to Joe Louis and Alan Steen, and later lost 3 rounds to Tony Tolaners at the International Karate Championships. He continued to improve, eventually defeating fighters such as Vic Moore and winning the 1967 karate tournament after defeating 7 opponents, culminating in a final victory over Skipper Mullins.
What a name.
Right? I would love to have a name like Skipper Mullins.
Or just Skipper in general.
Skipper Mullins.
But it's not better than Ruggiero Churio.
Ruggiero Cheerio?
Yeah.
That's my fake code name if I ever have to go on the run. June 24th, 1967, he won S. Henry Chow's All-American Karate Championship at the Madison Square Garden, taking the title from Julio LaSalle and defeating Joe Louis. During this period, Norris worked for the Northrop Corporation and opened a chain of karate schools. His official website lists Steve and Chad McQueen, Bob Barker, Priscilla Presley, and Donnie and Marie Osmond among his celebrity students. What? That's fucking
Steve
cool,
McQueen?
dude.
Yeah.
That's badass.
Yeah, he started his own like karate style too. And guess who did that style?
Oh.
I was trying to invite Chris Smith on here. That's he
Oh, really?
he started under that.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Shout out to Chris.
Yo, dude. Before we continue, I saw Chris. Like, dude, like, what your schedule look like Thursday? Just let me know.
That guy's been so. We gotta get him on here, man. We've been
He's
asking
talking.
to get
He's
him on
talking
forever.
now. Chris, you listen to this? We're gonna get you on.
Yeah, dude, we've been asking. We've been trying to get something forever. We gotta get him on one of these days. In early 1968, Norris suffered the 10th and final loss of his career, losing an upset decision to Luis Delgado. On November 24th, he avenged the loss and won the Professional Middleweight Karate Championship, a title he held for 6 consecutive years. On April 1st, 1968, he successfully defended his All-American Karate Championship title in a round-robin tournament at the Karate Tournament of Champions of North America. He won the All-American Championship again later that year and retired from the competition undefeated. While competing, Norris met Bruce Lee, then known for the Green Hornet, and the two developed a friendship as well as training and working relationship.
Man, just imagine me and Bruce Lee do a movie with this guy.
Like, imagine just casually being friends with Bruce Lee. One of the most badass men
How did
alive.
Bruce Lee die again?
I don't know.
I know his son got shot.
Yeah, on the fucking Crow. Let me see.
Did he die of like a heart attack or something?
I don't know. Maybe he died being a badass. Oh, yeah, the cerebral edema, which is swelling of the brain.
Oh, brain aneurysm.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, yeah, he got it. He got it from, they said he got it from prescription painkillers.
Yeah, no shit, because Bruce Lee was going through these fight scenes. Like,
Yeah, he was only 32 when he died. That's crazy. We both outlived Bruce Lee.
yeah, I bet Bruce Lee could kick his ass right now.
And we're literally in the worst shape ever.
I'm in shape. Brown's in shape.
In 1970, oh wait, my bad. No, I skipped something. In 1969, Norris defended his world champion title at the International Karate Championship, which featured competitors from most U.S. states and several countries. He retained the title, won karate's Triple Crown for the most tournament victories that year, and was named Fighter of the Year by Black Belt magazine. Around this time, he made his acting debut in the Matt Helm spy spoof, The Wrecking Crew. In 1972, Norris acted as Bruce Lee's nemesis in the wildly acclaimed martial arts movie Way of the Dragon. The film grossed over $5.3 million at the Hong Kong box office, beating previous records set by Lee's own films, The Big Boss and The Fist of Fury, making the highest grossing film of 1972 in Hong Kong. The Way of the Dragon went on to gross an estimated $130 million worldwide. The film is credited with launching him towards stardom. In 1973, Norris played a role in Jonathan Kaplan's The Student Teachers. Oh, I got a cramp in my neck. How do you get a cramp in your throat?
Because you've been doing something behind the dumpster.
Shut the fuck up. I'll fucking stab you. I'm gonna slice your tires.
Hey, I got the guy over there laughing.
Yeah, because he thinks you're autistic.
Hey, I'm autistic. He probably hears worse. He probably hears worse from Tank and all of them. Is that true?
Oh yeah, it'd be getting wild.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, we're more calmer than them.
Good. Nice. That makes me happy. In 1974, actor Steve McQueen, who was Norris's martial arts student and friend at the time, saw his potential and encouraged him to begin acting classes at MGM. The same year, he played the supporting role of the main antagonist in Lo Wee's Yellow-Faced Tiger. Norris plays a powerful drug king in San Francisco where he dominates the criminal world, including the police department. He is eventually challenged by a young police officer who stands up to corruption. The film played theatrically in the United States in 1981 as Slaughter in San Francisco. It was noticed that it was an older, low-budget film announcing Norris as the lead. The film played as a double bill to other action and genre film. It was described as low-budget martial arts actioner taking advantage of Norris's fame. Oh, yeah. In 1975, Norris wrote his first book, Winning Tournament Karate, on the practical study of competition training for any rank. It covers all phases of executing speedy attacks, conditioning, fighting form drills, and one-step sparring techniques. Norris's first starring role was 1977's Breaker Breaker. He chose it after turning down offers to do several martial art films. Norris decided that he wanted to do films that had a story where the action would take place when it was emotionally right. The low-budget film turned out to be very successful.
Do you know Chuck Norris is a legend due to his 10th degree black belt, undefeated karate champion, how you said it earlier, an iconic actor career, including The Way of the Dragon, as tough, moral warrior in Walker, Texas. That's what I remember.
I was going to say, that's what most people like our generation remember him from, is like Walker, Texas Ranger. Because that was always on at Grandma's house or
It was like
somebody. That was always.
it was like I was feeling like I'm watching like what the hell? It's like, oh cool, dude's whooping ass.
That show was so badass, dude. That show was goated. I always knew him from that, and then like obviously growing up, you'd hear all the Chuck Norris puns and jokes and shit, you know.
I remember when him and his wife did the Bowflex.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Like,
that.
hey, this is how you work out.
I remember that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, fuck, dude, the Bowflex commercials. What a throwback. Oh my God, the world's coming to an end, dude. The great rain. It's gonna turn to tsunami outside. In 1978, Norris starred in Good Guys Wear Black. He considered it to be his first significant lead role. No studio wanted to release it, so Norris and his producers four-walled it, renting the theaters and taking whatever money came in. The film performed very well. Jesus. Shot on a $1 million budget, it made over $18 million at the box office. Following years of kung fu imports from Hong Kong, action cinema during the 1970s, most notably Bruce Lee's films, followed by Bruceploitation flicks, Good Guys Wear Black launched Norris as the first successful homegrown American martial arts star. Good Guys Wear Black distinguished itself from earlier martial arts films by its distinctly American setting, characters, themes, and politics, formula that Norris continued to develop with his later films. I don't know if you guys can hear that on the mics, dude, but holy fuck. Maybe it's Chuck Norris, dude. He's hyped. He's like, yeah, you guys are fucking talking about me, brother.
Yeah, I got something. His last post on Instagram. I don't age. I level up. I'm 86 years old today. Nothing sounds like some playful action on a sunny day to make you feel young. I'm grateful for another year, good health, and the chance to keep doing what I love. Thank you all for being the best fans in the world. Your support through the years have mean more to me than you ever know. God bless, Chuck Norris.
What's that from?
His Instagram.
Is that the last post he ever made?
I don't know. I'm gonna find out.
That'd be crazy. Oh, I got to sneeze. Okay, I don't have to sneeze. I thought I did. They're stuck in there somewhere. In 1979, Norris then starred in another film called The Force of One. The film was developed while touring for Good Guys Wear Black, and again, no studio wanted to pick it up, but it outgrossed the previous film by making $20 million at the box office. In 1980, he released The Octagon. Unlike his previous films, this time the studios were interested. American Cinema releasing, distributed, and made almost $19 million at the box office. In 1981, he starred in Steve Carver's An Eye for an Eye. In 1982, he had the lead in the action horror film Silent Rage. It was his first film released by a major studio, Columbia Pictures. Shortly afterward, MGM gave him a 3-movie deal in the same year they released Force Vengeance. Norris was unhappy with the direction the studio wanted to take, and the contract was canceled. In 1983, Norris made Lone Wolf McQuade with Orion Pictures and Carver directing. He plays a reckless but brave Texas Ranger who defeats an arms dealer played by David Carradine. The film was a worldwide hit and had a positive reception from movie critics, often being compared to Sergio Leone's stylish spaghetti westerns. The film became the inspiration for Norris's future hit TV show Walker, Texas Ranger. Film critic Roger Ebert gave the film a 3.5-star rating, calling the character J.J. McQuade worthy of a film series, and predicting the character would be a future classic, and it would be the first movie where Norris would wear his trademark beard. Did you know that under Chuck Norris's beard, there's another fist?
Yeah. Yeah, but when I was looking at his Instagram, that was his last post he did. But then the next post they did, it was the family saying,
Oh yeah, announcing that he had died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna read that one after you get done a little bit though. Should I wait to the end or screw it, do it now?
Bro, you can't read.
Yeah, I could.
You're a terrible reader.
Yeah, fuck you.
You got the reading level of like an autistic
Yeah,
5-year-old child.
I'll push you down the stairs. I'm gonna try to read this.
Exactly, see? Aiden, get ready, brother. Might have to cut the mic halfway through.
Yeah, fuck. Alright, on Instagram, at Chuck Norris' not the birthday post, but this, it was weird. It was 6 days ago.
All right, get to the point, man.
Shut up. I'm trying to. It is with a heavy heart that our family share the saddened passing of our beloved Chuck Norris yesterday morning. Well, we were trying to keep circumcision private. Please know that he was surrounded by his family and was at peace. To the world, he was a martial arts actor, a symbol of strength. To us, he was a devoted husband, a loving father, and a grandfather, including his brother, and the hearts of our family. He lives his life with faith, process, and unwilling communication to the people he loved. Thought his work, discipline, kindness. He inspired millions around the world and left us lasting impact on so many lives. When our heart was broke, we are deeply gratified for the life he lived. For the unfortunate moment we had blessed to share with him, the love and support he received from fans around the world meant so much to him. Our family is very thankful for it. To him, you were not just a fan, you were his friend. We know many of you heard about his recent hospitalization, and we were truly gratified for the prayers and support you send his way. As we grieve their loss, this loss, we kind of asked for privacy from our family during this time. Thank you for loving him with us. With love, the Norris family. He didn't treat us as a fan. He treated us as friends.
Oh, God, man, you were almost not terrible.
That's a couple words I butchered on there.
I'm so proud of you, man. I might cry a little. So excited I am. Okay. Now where was I? The same year, he also published an exercise called "Toughen Up: The Chuck Norris System." Also in 1983, Xanax produced the video game Chuck Norris Super Kicks for the Commodore 64, VIC-20, and Atari 2600, and ColecoVision. It was later sold as Kung Fu Super Kicks when the license for the use of Chuck Norris' name expired. For people younger than us, an Atari was a very shitty old game system that people like Rich used to play on.
Dude, it was a Rich joke right there.
I know, and he's not even here to hear it. God damn it.
What was his quote? What was his Chuck
I don't know. We don't even get to hear it now because he's not here.
No, well, he told us.
No, he said he had a couple other ones, but those weren't the ones he was using.
I think Chuck Norris went to school with Jesus himself at the one
Probably
point.
did.
I think Chuck Norris was Jesus' bully.
Yeah, did you know that when Chuck Norris walks into a room, he doesn't turn the lights on, he turns the dark off?
Do you know Chuck Norris created? He was with God one day and created the Big Bang Theory by farting in his face.
Stop trying to make up your own, because they're not good. You're terrible at this.
Yeah, I wish Yoda was here because he'd be our middle person.
I know, we need the buffer, and it's not working.
I was like, we could bounce off each other, but it's like, our jokes are more stupid against each other. But with Yoda here, he probably had more dad jokes too.
In 1984, Norris starred in Joseph Zito's Missing in Action, the first of a series of POW rescue fantasies where he played Colonel James Braddock. It was produced by Menahem Golan and Yoram Globus and released under their Canon Films banner, with which he had signed a multiple movie deal. Norris later dedicated these films to his younger brother Leland, who was a private in the 101st Airborne Division and had been killed in June 1970 in Vietnam while on patrol in the defense of his fire base ripcord. The film was a huge success, and Norris became Cannon's most prominent star of the 1980s. In October 1984, principal photography for Andrew Davis's Code of Silence started. The film's complexity and dramatic depth marked a departure for Norris. The film is about a cop who was ostracized for refusing to support a corrupt cop who killed an innocent bystander while protecting the daughter of a mob boss. Davis described Norris as easy to work with and very supportive. Released by Orion Pictures on May 3, 1985, it received generally positive reviews, with critics praising its slick direction, strong performances, and engaging action. It was regarded as a standout in Norris's career, with many considering it his best film.
I knew they were going to have Chuck Norris memes after his death. I know it doesn't sound joke about it, but he probably be laughing at it right now. Chuck Norris didn't die. Bruce Lee wanted a rematch, and Chuck Norris decided to obligate it. The world didn't lose Chuck Norris. It just gained a guardian at a higher level. Chuck Norris didn't die. He left to beat up the Grim Reaper. There's a couple more. Chuck Norris didn't die. He left the world to take Jeff's job.
What?
Chuck Norris didn't die. He left to take Jeff's job. Chuck Norris was actually died at 76. It took the Green Reaper a full decade to wake up and congratulate Courage to tell him.
That's what my boss. That's what the maintenance manager at work texted me when he heard the news.
Yo, imagine
He
you that.
texted me that one.
Imagine you that badass. Imagine Chuck Norris was that so badass. He had death fearing his life.
He's like, fuck, I don't want to tell him.
Fuck, I don't want
He's
to
like
tell
trying to send somebody else. He's
Yo,
like, you guys go tell him.
Yeah, I saw no one was like, oh, Chuck Norris died 20 years ago, and
Yeah.
like, I want to know how the meme started. I'm trying to find a word how the meme started.
I'm sure it's in here somewhere at some point. Oh, yeah, it's down here. Yeah.
Much later in the readings.
Yeah, I got a little bit to go, but it's coming up.
Screw it.
The movie received generally positive reviews, with critics. Oh, I already did that one, sorry. Vincent Canby of the New York Times said that it could well prove to be his breakout piece. Of its critical success, Norris said, I really appreciate the acclaim. I've worked hard these last 9 years to get critics to look at me in a different light. They're usually more concerned with things like Passage to India, and they've hit me hard all these years, especially in the beginning. I'm really excited, to say the least. The film debuted at #1 with opening weekend gross of $5.5 million, and ultimately earned a total of $20.3 million at the U.S. box office. Missing in Action 2: The Beginning premiered on March 1st, 1985. It is a prequel to the first installment about Braddock being held in a North Vietnamese POW camp. Invasion USA premiered on September 27th with Zito directing. On February 14th, 1986, Mannheim Golan's Delta Force premiered. Norris co-starred with Lee Marvin, who play leaders of an elite squad of special force troops who face a group of terrorists. The Delta Force was a box office success. In October, Ruby Spears' cartoon Karate Commandos first aired. The animated show lasts 6 episodes. In it, Norris voices a cartoon version of himself who leads a United States government team of operatives known as the Karate Commandos. Marvel made a comic book adaptation of the show.
Yeah, that's pretty badass. He's like, I'm gonna voice myself in this one, please. Yeah, but I was hearing like these memes, like when people were doing the memes on Chuck Norris. At first, we're gonna talk about, but just something I remember. At first, he didn't like it. Then after a while, he started getting adapted to him. He started doing his own jokes on him. I was like, yeah. The one time, damn, I'm trying to remember what kind of snake it was. Cobra. A cobra bit me. 5 days later, the cobra was agony and pain, and he died.
Mm-hmm. Hold on, sir.
Kind of stopped right here.
A little bit. Sorry, I was texting somebody. Somebody from work was texting me. November 21st, J. Lee Thompson's action-adventure comedy Firewalker premiered, where Norris co-led with Louis Gossett Jr. They played 2 seasoned treasure hunters whose adventures rarely result in any notable success. Norris explained that the project came about when he wanted to show a lighter side of himself. Gossett appreciated Norris's efforts and said, I have great respect for what actors call stretch. Chuck had to open up first to allow this atmosphere. It has to do with his desire to stretch. Someone else could have been quite insecure. He chose to open up. He's studying, and he's studying hard, and he's serious. The reviews were mostly negative, while some thought it was fine for a light action film. Kevin Thomas of the Los Angeles Times said the cast really get into lighthearted spirit of the occasion. The film made $11 million at the box office. In 1987, he published the New York Times bestseller, The Secret of Inner Strength, my story about his self-improvement philosophy. On July 2nd, 1988, Braddock, Missing in Action 3 premiered. Norris returned to the title role, and his brother Aaron Norris directed. On August 28th, Norris starred in Hero and the Terror, directed by William Tannen. In it, Norris starred as a cop investigating a serial killer. By 1990, his films had collectively grossed over $500 million worldwide. And by this time, he had drawn comparisons to both Bruce Lee and Clint Eastwood, sometimes called the blonde Bruce Lee for his martial arts film roles, while his loner persona was confirmed to the Eastwood character Dirty Harry. That same year, MGM acquired Cannon Films Library. Norris continued making films with Aaron, who directed him in Delta Force 2, The Hitman, Sidekicks, Hellbound, Top Dog, and Forest Warrior. In 1993, he began shooting the action series Walker, Texas Ranger. The television show is centered on Sergeant Cordell Walker, a member of the Texas Rangers, a state-level bureau investigation, and is about his adventures fighting criminals with his partner James Trevette. It aired from 1993 to 2001 on CBS and continued in syndication on other channels, notably the Hallmark Channel. The show was very successful in the ratings throughout its run, ranking among the top 30 programs from 1995 until 1999, and ranking in the top 20 in both 1995 to 1996 and 1998 to 1999 seasons. In 1999, Norris produced and played Walker in a supporting role in the Walker, Texas Ranger spin-off Sons of Thunder. The same year, also playing the role of Walker, Norris acted in a crossover episode with Sammo Hung TV show Martial Law. For another crossover, Hung also appeared as his character in Walker, Texas Ranger. Separately from Walker, Texas Ranger, around August 25th, 1993, the Randy Travis television special Wind in the Wire first aired. Norris was among the guests. At the 1994 edition of the World Wrestling Federation Survivor Series event, Norris was the special outside enforcer for the casket match between Undertaker and Yokozuna. During the match, Norris delivered a roundhouse kick to an interfering Jeff Jarrett. In 1996, Norris wrote the book The Secret Power Within, Zen Solutions to Real Problems. Since 1997, Norris had appeared with Christy Brinkley in a long-running series of cable TV infomercials promoting Total Gym home fitness equipment.
Total Gym.
On November 1st, 1998, CBS premiered Michael Priest's television films Logan's War, Bound by Honor, starring Norris and Eddie Kyberian. It was ranked third among the 13 most viewed shows of that week. Norris starred as a secret agent in the CBS television films The President's Man and The President's Man, A Line in the Sand in 2000 and 2002, respectively. In 2003, Norris played a role in the supernatural Christian film Bells of Innocence. That same year, he acted in one episode of the TV show Yes, Dear. In 2004, Rawson Marshall's Thurber's comedy film Dodgeball, a true underdog story, was released. Norris played himself as a judge during a dodgeball game, described by critics as a raunchy comedy that delivers for many. It grossed $167.7 million. That same year, he published his autobiography, Against All Odds, My Story. That's another thing, too. It was like a big thing. It was like his appearance in Dodgeball. Because you'd always hear people just like randomly just saying, "Thank you, Chuck Norris."
Dodgeball, the one
Vince Vaughn and Ben Stiller.
He was.
Yeah, because when the judges at the end, when they have to go to a judge decision on whether they're going to let the average Joes play,
the
last judge is Chuck Norris, and he's like, and then Peter's like, "Thank you, Chuck Norris," and he said, "Thank you, Peter." I fucking love that movie. In 2005. Norris founded the World Combat League, a full-contact, team-based martial arts competition. I was trying to look at something. Of which part of the proceeds are given to his Kickstart Kids program. On October 16, 2005, CBS premiered the Sunday night movie of the week, Walker, Texas Ranger, Trial by Fire. The production was a continuation of the series and not scripted to be a reunion movie. Norris reprised his role as Walker. Chuck Norris facts originally started appearing on the internet in early 2005, created by Ian Spector. They are satirical factoids about Norris. Since then, they have become widespread in popular culture. The facts are normally absurd, hyperbolic claims about Norris's toughness, attitude, virility, sophistication, and masculinity. Norris wrote his own response to the parody on his website, stating that he did not feel offended by them and found some of them funny, claiming that his personal favorite was that they wanted to add his face to Mount Rushmore, but the granite is not hard enough for his beard. At first, it was mostly college students exchanging them, but they later became widespread. From that point on, Norris started to tour with the Chuck Norris facts, appearing on major talk shows and visiting troops in Iraq for morale-boosting appearances. So, I mean, at least he was like, you know what I mean? At least he enjoyed it. Like, he had fun with it and shit, which is awesome. Good for him, dude. That's badass.
Yeah. He kind of looked like a badass version of Bob Ross. If Bob Ross had a beard.
A little bit.
Yo, what Bob Ross?
I've never heard that Mount Rushmore one. That's pretty funny.
He's going to go Bob Rushmore with the beard.
That's a pretty good one.
What if Bob Ross was really a murderer? Could we ever...
All right, calm down. Don't be trying to hurt my boy's name now.
I'm not hurt. I'm just saying.
Don't be going after my boy.
What if he's like pointing a little over this bush right here? We don't tell no one where the body's at.
No. Bob Ross is too pure for this world. That's why he left it. In 2006, Norris published the novel The Justice Riders, co-written with Ken Abraham, Aaron Norris, and Tim Graham. He followed it up with a sequel, A Threat to Justice. Gotham Books, an imprint of Penguin USA, published The Truth About Chuck Norris, 400 Facts About the World's Greatest Human, written by Ian Spector. In December 2007, Norris filed a lawsuit against Penguin USA alleging trademark infringement, unjust enrichment, and privacy rights, but he withdrew the suit in 2008. The book became New York Times bestseller, and Spector subsequently published 4 additional books based on Chuck Norris facts, one of which also reached the New York Times bestseller list. Tyndale House Publishers released the official Chuck Norris fact book, 101 of Chuck's favorite facts and stories, which Norris co-wrote and officially endorsed.
Hey, that kind of book right there, it'll be, oh, why took you so long? Your phone was left in the living room. Oh, Chuck Norris book. You probably, your legs go sleeping. You are like, oh, help me. I can't get up.
In 2008, Norris published the political nonfiction book Black Belt Patriotism, How to Reawaken America, which reached number 14 on the New York Times bestseller list in September of that year. Also in 2008, Gameloft released the mobile game Chuck Norris Bring on the Pain, inspired by the popularity of Chuck Norris facts. The game, a side-scrolling beat-em-up, featured Norris as the playable character, received positive reviews. Beginning in 2010, Norris started wrote nationally syndicated column for the Creators Syndicate, addressing personal health topics as well as broader issues related to healthcare in the United States. Throughout the 2010s, Norris appeared in advertisements for T-Mobile, World of Warcraft, BZWBK, the French TV show Pieds dans la Plate, Hogarden, United Healthcare, Hesburger, Cerveza Poker, Toyota, and in the 2020s he appeared in advertising for Quick Trip. In 2012, Norris appeared as a mercenary in The Expendables 2, which grossed more than $310 million worldwide. That same year, Norris and his wife Gina founded Sea-Force Bottling Company after an aquifer was discovered on their Texas ranch. In 2017, Norris became an ambassador for Fiat, serving as the tough face of its commercial vehicle line. Flare Games released Non-Stop Chuck Norris, an isometric action RPG for mobile devices, and the second game based on Chuck Norris facts. It received positive reviews. Then in 2019, Norris hosted the History Channel documentary Chuck Norris's Epic Guide to Military Vehicles, in which he examined U.S. military vehicle designs. In 2020, he appeared in the series finale of Hawaii Five-0. In 2021, Norris was featured as a playable character in World of Tanks during a holiday event.
Did he, Chuck Norris had the Chuck Norris system? His martial arts style is the Chuck Norris system. American Sudo.
American Tang Sudo.
Tansudu. Milk Goosey Woo.
All right, stop. Calm down.
Brazilian
Don't hurt yourself.
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. His rank was a 10th degree black belt in Chuck Norris system or Chuck Kandu. 10th degree black belt in American Sandu. 8th degree black belt in
Taekwondo.
Jesus. There's not Taekwondo.
Yes, it is, dude.
Oh, that's fucking super. That's a but anyway. 8th degree black belt in something.
Kyokushin Budoki.
Budoki. Jesus. 5th degree black belt in karate. 3rd degree black belt in
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Black belt in judo.
Norris's present martial arts system is the Chuck Norris system, formerly known as Chung Kuk Do. The style was formally founded in 1990 by Norris and was originally based on Norris's Tang Soo Do training in Korea while he was in the military. During his competitive fighting career, Norris began to evolve the style to make it more effective and well-rounded by studying other systems such as Shotokan, Goju Ryu, Shatu Ryu, Enshin Kakayan, Kyokushin, Judo, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Arnis, Taekwondo, Tang Soo Do, Hapkido, and American Kenpo. Chuck Kuk-Do now emphasizes self-defense, competition, weapons, grappling, and fitness, among other things. Each summer, the United States Federation holds a training conference in the Chun Kuk-Do World Championship Tournament in Las Vegas, Nevada. The art includes a code of honor and rules to live by. These rules are from Norris's personal code. They are: I will develop myself to the maximum of my potential in all ways. I will forget the mistakes of the past and press on to greater achievements. I will continually work at developing love, happiness, and loyalty in my family. I will work for the good in all people and make them feel worthwhile. If I have nothing good to say about a person, I will say nothing. I will always be as enthusiastic about the success of others as I am about my own. I will maintain an attitude of open-mindedness. I will maintain respect for those in authority and demonstrate this respect at all times. I will always remain loyal to my God, my country, family, and my friends. I will remain highly goal-oriented throughout my life because that positive attitude helps my family, my country, and myself. Like most traditional martial arts, Chuck Norris' system includes the practice of forms of Korean Hyung and Japanese Kata. And the majority of the system is shit that I already said. It includes two organization-specific introductory forms, two organization-specific empty hand forms, and organization-specific weapon form. The United States Fighting Arts Federation has graduated over 3,000 black belts in the history and currently has nearly 4,000 active members worldwide.
That's a high chance of.
That's crazy. Norris received several black belts. These include 10th degree black belt in Chuck Kuk-Do, a 9th degree in Tang Soo Do, an 8th degree in black belt in Taekwondo, a 5th degree in karate, 3rd degree in Brazilian, and a black belt in judo. In 1967, he won the Sparring Grand Champions at the S. Henry Chow's All-American Championship. In 1989, he received his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. 1992, he won International Box Office Star of the Year at Show West Convention. 1997, he won the special award of being a Texas legend at the Lone Star Film and Television Awards. In 1999, Norris was inducted into the Martial Arts History Museum's Hall of Fame as one of its 10 inaugural members. What up? Again in 1999, he won the Inspirational Acting and Television Award, the Grace Prize Award. In 2001, he received the Veteran of the Year at the American Veteran Awards. 2001, he won the Golden Boot at the Golden Boot Awards. On March 28, 2007, Commander General James T. Conway made Norris an honorary United States Marine during a dinner at the Commandant's residence in Washington, D.C. On December 2nd, 2010, he, along with his brother Aaron, were given the title Honorary Texas Ranger by Rick Perry, the Texas governor. In 2024, a small statue was erected by Mihaly Kolodziejczak at the eastern end of Miraji Bridge in Budapest. Nice.
One hell of a life you lived.
Hell yeah, man. Got married.
Twice?
Yeah. Married when he was 18. And they got divorced after 30 years of marriage. Then he married another one. A model, 23 years his junior. And they stayed together until the end. As of 2017, Chuck Norris has 13 grandchildren.
Gee.
Jesus Christ. That's crazy. Yeah, man. He was a Republican and a staunch conservative. He was a big Ronald Reagan fan. Makes sense. I feel like that was a lot of... yeah, so in March 2026, Norris was hospitalized in Hawaii after experiencing a medical emergency, and he died on March 19th at the age of 86. His family announced his death the following day and opted to keep the cause of the death private.
For now.
Well, I mean, they deserve that, you know. They deserve that, right? But yeah, man, it's crazy. The one guy, you know, growing up, people my age always thought was going to live forever, man, you know. Kind of just goes to show you. It's coming for everyone. Everyone's going to die eventually.
All right, here's another pun. Chuck Norris played Jenga with the Stonehedges.
I'm going to play Jenga with your head in a second.
Freddy Krueger had nightmares about Chuck Norris. When Chuck Norris played dodgeball, the ball dodged him. Chuck Norris is the reason that Willie is always hiding. Bigfoot is still hiding because he once saw Chuck Norris walking in the mountains. Well, if that means Chuck Norris dies, that means Bigfoot comes about.
That'd be funny. If he just comes out and he's like, is it safe?
Chuck Norris' parents had nightmares that they will come to his bedroom. You heard this one? Chuck Norris slapped the doctor when he was born?
Yeah. My dad posted a funny one the other day. It said Chuck Norris was also once a man stuck in a woman's body, and then he was born.
Chuck Norris doesn't negotiate with terrorists. The terrorists negotiate with him. I heard that one before.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Chuck Norris, man. Golden life. Golden man. Badass, dude.
Yeah, but his last Instagram post was definitely a little heart got you there in the fields.
Maybe the most badass man I ever lived, probably.
Out of age, I'm leveling up, baby.
Dude. Badass.
So what level are you?
Don't worry about it.
I'm level 37.
I'll be 35 this year.
Level 35?
Don't remind me. 35 sad and alone.
But
At least I got a
anywho,
cool haircut.
like about time.
Jack, you like the mullet, man? I'm starting a mullet. You like it? Hell yeah, Jack, the homie.
But anywho's, always check out your homies. The number is 988. If you like during this time when the weather is bullshit, you don't want to do shit. Call 988 or call one of us. And
What does not wanting to do shit have to do with depression?
I don't know, fucking rain and fucking. I was
Whatever.
going on.
You know what he means. His heart's in the right place. He just bad at execution. But yeah, you know the deal. Follow us on Instagram. Like Get and Lose, we're starting a podcast.
Follow us on Facebook.
All our personal Instagrams are in the bio there. You know, follow us on YouTube, Spotify, like and subscribe.
Apple Music. You don't forget about Apple.
Oh yeah, Apple Music. I always forget about Apple Music.
And big shout out to BCB Radio.
BICPBradio.com.
Yes, without them, we won't be shit.
Yeah. Also follow me on Letterboxd at Goonies Never Die _
How
to see everything I'm watching recently.
was your top 4?
I kind of I forgot for a while, to be honest. I asked my waitress at breakfast last Sunday. She gave me some bangers. She gave me
What About
What
Bob?
About Bob? Shawshank Redemption,
Good movie.
When Harry Met Sally, and The Notebook.
Who?
The Notebook, all bangers. All bangers. So yeah, if you're ever interested in getting your top 4 up on my letterbox, shoot me a message on Instagram or Facebook or whatever. I'm always looking for new people to ask.
I'm
so-
surprised you don't have Cool Running, Home Alone.
No, I might do. Maybe I'll do. Nah, I don't know. I'll do something.
Yo, I got a topic for you.
No.
No, listen. Like, what's those movies? They're small. They're small, but the underdog story.
Underdog films?
Make some.
It's so hard to do shit.
How about underdog movies in the 90s? That's a challenge right there.
Well, then it's like hard because then it's like, what do you consider an underdog movie? Like a movie that's received well, but bombed the box office? Like, would that be an underdog movie?
Ooh.
Like ones that have like big fans, but like bombed?
Like Mario Brothers. The original Mario Brothers.
The goated one? I don't care what nobody says. I fucking love that movie. Put some respect on Bob Hoskins' name, bro. He was the GOAT.
Was he Mario?
Yeah, he was the GOAT, dude. What's your name? Mario. What's your name? Luigi Mario. Fucking goated movie, dude. Love that movie.
Yeah, I can't wait for the Super Galaxy movie.
Yeah, I'm hyped. All right. We're going to get out of here. You know the deal.
Thanks for how long, losers. Catch you on the flip side.